swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike one. Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double. Striding in for Houston, Ken Griffey Jr. looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. From the stretch. A bullet to first base. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, just a 1 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, George Springer. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. He's set. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Evan Gattis now standing in. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First offering on its way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there to make the running play. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Correa moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short, and there are 2 away now. Here's Brian Dozier now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
2 out, nobody on. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 in the side. Next up for the Stros, Brian McCann. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's 1 for 4. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Buxton is after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Reddick has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Grounded up the first baseline. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with
Leading off for the Twins.
he's ready. Here's the first
Third
offering.
baseman, Miguel.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in,
Left
Eddie
fielder,
Rosario.
Eddie
And he's definitely off to a
Rosario.
fast start in the early part of the season. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gonzalez camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's Robbie Grossman trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCann is there, and he puts this one away for. Here's George Springer. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Kepler's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit out towards second. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Up next for the
Evan
Astros.
Gattis now standing in. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Now a throw over, and the runner back. Bregman is off at first with 2 away. Oh, and 2 the count to Evan Gattis.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
A swing and a miss as he at the plate, Mitch Garver.
Leading off
Lots
for the
of
Twins.
baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready with the 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Max Kepler becomes out number 2 this inning. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's a strike. The 0-2 home. Very weakly on the ground. 2 out with a man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end. Striding in once again, Brian McCann looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Garver goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. McCann is retired, and there's 1 away.
The first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Marwin Gonzalez, a base hit in his first trip. Oh, and that drills him on the mound as it veers off toward short. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve, the reigning batting champion in the American League. And that misses low and away, ball one. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in and looking for more, Ken Griffey Jr. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1-for-2 so far. A bouncer to the left side. Backhanded on the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Up next for Minnesota, Brian Dozier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Second baseman, number 2.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Missed with a slider.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a low changeup that's laid off. The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
On the ground to third. Bregman has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie Rosario. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here comes another 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this... Digging in once again, George Springer. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in, Evan Gaddis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Coming to the plate now, Brian McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Right side hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another shot now, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in. The next twin up, Kenny Vargas, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
First baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Vargas is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Misses, ball 2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Grossman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And that's the second out.
Catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 65.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way.
Leading off for the Astros.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Altuve.
Line drive to center field. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Center fielder.
So digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. grounded to first. Vargas has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike now. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Correa over to his left. One away. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. A fly out and a single for him so far. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing
a swing and a miss. That retires. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. With a swinging bunt up the line. Sano takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Evan Gattis now standing in. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Kepler is there. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. He singled his last time up.
Brian McCann.
First pitch of the at-bat. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting, third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Keuchel's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lays off 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2-0 for the Twins left fielder. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Swinging a soft liner. And that will conclude matters here. Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Left side, but well foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Grounder down the line at third. Pulled softly out toward right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ken Griffey Jr. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Gonzalez at second. Altuve at first with no outs. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Dozier for 1. On to first, but not in time, as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and they're runners at the corners now. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. From the stretch. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Here's the first pitch to him. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's set. Here it comes. Flying toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 9-0. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Fielder, Ryan McCann.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Kepler there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit in the air down the right field line. Reddick is there, one away. Stepping in, Robbie Grossman. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Robbie Grossman.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. No hits to this point. Keiko pauses. First pitch on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCann has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Kepler.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Grossman is on his way home, and a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they Marwin Gonzalez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Number 9.
First delivery to him on the way.
Gonzalez.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Buxton is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Striding in for Houston, Ken Griffey Jr. is looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. This is pulled into right. And a base hit there as Junior's aboard. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Josh Reddick. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton has a play, and that retires the side. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Byron Buxton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Byron.
And that misses ball 1. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Batter number 11. Shortstop.
First offering on its way.
Polanco.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
The 0-2 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Brian Dozier now, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it.
Correa.
Right there. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Fans, our final line score tonight.
Sharkware, spy hunter, owner, burner, no limit, top it, tank turner, spot earner, plot thickener, fingerprints, bubber in the alibi, non sequitur.
It wasn't like we weren't cooking, we just got hung up on which direction we were looking. Proof is in the putting up the art, might have framed a couple more, but every story's got its arc. In any case, that was something for the grudge ones to adjudicate. Pushing this.
Inside the Show with Justin.